A lot of you has been asking what equipment I use, so I'm gonna do a quick rundown. I'm using a Decathlon buoy. It's a Subway. I like it because it's hard to flip and it's always good visibility from far away. Although that doesn't stop people for anchoring for your buoy, but that's another story. And on the end of the line I have a small anchor that can also be used as a shaft extractor, so that's a nice thing. For the mask I use C4, a really good mask. I've tried a lot of masks and I have a mustache, so this is one of the rare ones that actually fit, and it's good for bigger heads. And trust me, I have a watermelon, so it's a really good mask. This is GoPro housing. Gun, I just bought this one, so it's a C4 Gladius 105 with C4 reel on it. The rubbers on it were shitty, so I took a new one, put Pathos TNT rubbers, 2x16 mm. The gun itself is good, but it kinda shoots low, so I still need to do some getting used to it. I think one of the reasons it shoots low is because this flopper up, and the last Pathos I used had a flopper down. That's why it tends to shoot a little bit down, but it's okay. For the weights I use 2x2 on on my belt. This is actually super nice belt. I like it a lot because it's thick and it's hard for wear and tear. More acrylic knife. Other divers make fun of it because it's a big knife, but I actually use it for like filleting and chopping up fish, and I keep it nice and sharp. It's not actually a dive knife, so it gets a bit rusty, but with some TLC it should last a lot. For dive vest I use dive in vest, 3 kilos on it. Oh, this is super old vest. I think I have it for like 5 years and it's still running good, so I'm super happy with it. For the fins, I'm using leather fins, carbon fiber fins. Good thing about them is let me move this out of the way. Good thing about them is they have some plastic sheeting on both sides of carbon, as you can see, so it makes them super durable, which is very important because I do mixed hunting. I do a little bit of shallows, a little bit of hole hunting, and a little bit of ambush. So yeah, they're not like premium, they're kind of on the cheaper side, but it gets the job done, and you can dive, I think, safely up to 25-30 meters with them, zero issues. Of course there are better fins out there, but they cost 3-4 times as much as these leather fins. I paid for them for like 160-170 euros at the time. Torch, I have this cheap Salvimar torch, and I put the rechargeable batteries in it. So yeah, it's simple torch. I paid for maybe like 20 euros for it. So. And for the watch I use this, which is kind of weird. It's Huawei GT3, but I'm super happy with it. As you can see this diving mode, full diving. I can show you. Yeah, it has all the features. It measures depth up till 50 meters. Never used it at that depth, but at 25-30 meters it gets the job done. Shows you depth, speed of dive, underwater time, last dive time, and most importantly it shows you the last surface time. So yeah, not your average choice for diving, but yeah, and it's way cheaper than like Garmin watches, and you can it also has GPS coordinates and stuff like this, and the battery lasts 8-10 hours of diving. So yeah, that's it for the equipment. And for the suit I'm using, summer suit is this old Mare suit, and in the winter time I use 7mm dive-in made to measure suit. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for all of my equipment.
Now it's time to show you the equipment in action. My first victim was this sea bram that came in way too close. Depth was 13 meters and dive time was 1:52. I honestly still can't believe I missed this red mullet. It was perfect size for carpaccio. At 18 meters, I shot this Dentex, but just a little bit too high. He managed to free himself. This one was a little bit shallower, but the dive time was around 2 minutes. I couldn't get him close enough, so I had to risk it. Safe to say, it did not pay off. Honestly, I shot this parrotfish just to get my confidence back. But it actually surprised me how good it tasted. After third miss, I was already heading back to shore, since clearly it was not my day. On the way back, I stopped to check some stone formation on 20 meters of depth, and surely enough, there was a grouper under one of them. I interrupted it in the middle of the lunge. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching and see you soon.